Hi, it's Bernie Souza, and this is Vidcast number 6, which is the 5th chapter of the book, Your Success is Hidden in Your Daily Routine. And we're using the word I. Now, if you can remember back, we used the word routine as a acrostic, where R was for review, O was for opportunity, U was for use goals, T was for time with mentors, and today's I is for investigate and take responsibility. Now, when we talk about this area here, I'm going to talk to you for a couple of minutes really about how this is put together. But really the book will give you a lot more depth and detail. But if you feel you need to go back to any other vidcasts first, that's fine, but there's enough in this one short vidcast to give you some information about how to investigate the best ways forward for yourself. Now, when we talk about, that was a mouthful, wasn't it? When we talk about investigate, we're going to look at every area of our life and are we doing things the most efficient way for maximum results? Because the modern technology can help, people who work with you can help, and you've got to look at in all areas. Can you save time? Can you save money? Can you be more efficient? The book will go into more details, but also we're going to take responsibility for where we are. And sometimes we might not be happy where we are right now. And it's quite easy, we live in a blame society, to actually start blaming others or circumstances. And sometimes we need to have a look at ourselves and take responsibility. Now, I believe if you blame someone else, you give them all the power. If you take responsibility where you are, it puts you in a much more braver position, honest position, and a better chance for you to move on. Because you see, responsibility in different areas. Now, sometimes if I give an example, if you rent a car, you look after it reasonably well, but if you own the car, you look after it more because you take responsibility. And what I'd like you to do now really is look at your business and look at your career and look at your house, your family, and I'd like the reader to take more responsibility for where they are so that they can make more of what they can have in the future. And I was speaking to a few, and I'll talk about some different sporting legends that I know, and I remember speaking to Ian Botham, and I actually had the chance to caddy for him on a golf course, even though he's a professional cricketer and a legend in English cricket with the Ashes. And he said the first thing is you've got to be honest with yourself and realistic. And if you're not performing in certain areas, you've got to say, well, what can I do to improve? I need to investigate, am I using the right training techniques? Am I using the right equipment? Have I got the right coaches? And sometimes we have to look within ourselves before we can look out. So hopefully I've just jogged your memory a little bit, maybe made one or two you feel a little bit uncomfortable where you are, so perhaps you can investigate better options where you're doing things. And I think we've got to do this on a constant basis because we want to be the best we can be. And the only way we can do that is to be realistic with ourselves, honest with ourselves, and look at the best possibilities for you and your family. Now this is Investigate. In the book goes a lot more depth into this. The next chapter we're going to be talking about is the word N for never quit. This has been a pleasure speaking to you. This is Bernie Souza with the word investigate, which is the 5th chapter of the book. And I hope you enjoy it, and we look forward to speaking to you in the next chapter, which will be never quit. Thank you for your time. 10 seconds on how you can get 1 extra day a month that you never planned for. Wake up 15 minutes a day earlier, nearly 2 hours a week. That's going to give you an 8-hour day at the end of the month. And finally, if you want more information about the book, Your Success is Hidden in Your Daily Routine, please go to www.yoursuccessis.com. And really, we'd love to have some of your positive feedback, so if you'd like to email me personally on bernie@berniedesouza.com, we'll get back to you straight away. Have a great day.